In a recent interview, Jack Dorsey, Twitter's co-founder and former CEO, said that Twitter was threatened with shutdowns in India unless it complied with orders to restrict accounts critical of the government during the farmers' protest. He said, and I quote, India, for example, is one of the countries which had many requests around farmers' protest, around particular journalists which were critical of the government, and it manifested in ways such as we will shut Twitter down in India, we would raid the homes of your employees, which they did. We will shut down your offices if you don't follow suit. And this is India, a democratic country. However, the government termed it as an outright lie. Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar said that Twitter was in repeated violations of Indian law and started complying with Indian laws only from June 2022. He said that Dorsey's Twitter regime had a problem accepting the sovereignty of Indian law.
It is a total outright lie. Twitter is a company that believed that it was not necessary for it to comply with Indian law. Between 2020 and 2022, Twitter was violating Indian law multiple times. During that entire period, nobody went to jail, nobody was raided. So therefore, today for Jack Dorsey to suddenly wake up from his slumber and to try and rebrush the history of Twitter's conduct, and so far without any consequences, is to essentially say what I said in my tweet, that it is a total outright lie.
The minister also said that there is ample of evidence now in public domain about Jack's Twitter's arbitrary, blatantly partisan and discriminatory conduct and misuse of its power on its platform.
Twitter during this period was not only partisan, was behaving in an absolutely arbitrary manner, and the Twitter files that have then come out after Jack Dorsey sold Twitter has exposed Twitter to be a platform that abused its power, misused its power, and de-amplified many people, as in muted their voices, de-platformed many people, as in permanently took them off Twitter, totally in violation of Article 14 and Article 19 of our Constitution. And they did this in India, they did this in the US, and this information is now available in the public domain for everybody to read and see. And therefore, we have always maintained, the government of India has always maintained, that our objectives are to ensure that the internet is safe and trusted. Our laws have very clear provisions about weaponizing of misinformation, which is what Twitter did during the entire period of 2020, where they weaponized misinformation against the Indians and the government of India, and therefore they were exposed.
When the government introduced new IT rules giving it greater power to take down content on social media, Twitter challenged these rules in the Karnataka High Court. The social media company, in its petition, cited several blocking directions issued to it to remove tweets, accounts and URLs on the platform. In April 2023, the court reserved its order and its judgment is awaited.